Ooh, that's hot. No, not this. That. Yeah, the surface of the sun is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So throw on the sun protection. No, I was just kidding. Let me introduce myself. I'm Todd Angeli, founder of the Survivor List. I grew up on the ever so beautiful left coast of California, where you'll see beautiful real estate and fresh poo and needles in the streets. I am now a resident of the live free or die state of New Hampshire. As a recovering Californian, I must say that I'm glad I escaped, but I still have family there. No, that's really not them, but aren't they pretty? I originally left California for the reason of love. And no, that's not her. I just used this picture to protect the guilty. That union of marriage came to an end 11 years later because I had enough of the narcissistic behavior of my ex-wife. Oh, and if you're offended by the pronouns I'm using, like wife, ex-wife, you're probably not going to like it here because I'm not pronoun sensitive. So that's a little bit about me, and this is what I do now. So let's start. What is the Survivor List? The Survivor List is an ongoing list of potential events to happen in the future that could affect us humans. So we will make these announcements of what may potentially happen and how that will affect you, and products that we would promote to help you survive those situations. We'll make those postings through email. We'll have an email subscription, as we do already, to update you by email, as well as social media, including Facebook. Now, today's event we're talking about, as you've already seen these images of the sun, that is related to the event of the September 1859 Carrington event, named after the solar astronomer Richard C. Carrington. And he happened to be witnessing a solar flare as he was looking through his telescope. And his telescope was designed to project the sunspots onto a screen because it's not good to look into the sun. So when it would project the spots, as seen here in this image, he would trace them. Now, solar flares increase in strength and frequency when the sun's north and south poles switch, which happens every 11 years. And the next one to happen is in 2025. The effect from the flare is called electromagnetic pulse, or EMP. And an EMP can be produced by man or a solar flare. And one produced by man would be through the means of a nuclear device being exploded over the atmosphere. In March of 1989, Quebec experienced major power outages due to a solar flare, and over 6 million people were without power for over 9 hours. I can't imagine that, because after, say, 6 hours, you'll probably start to wonder, how long is this going to last? Because we kind of panic as it is now when where I live in New Hampshire, when there's a storm and the power goes out. Is my stuff going to survive in the fridge or the freezer? How long is this going to last? Is this going to last 3 days, 4 days? So 9 hours, I imagine what they thought. The latest event was in 2012, and it was a Carrington-size event. And it only missed us by 9 days because the flare was slightly off from the Earth's direction. Now, as you may already know, our government has done practically nothing to protect our electrical grid. So in the case that a solar flare comes in our direction in 2025, and it emits the EMP effect, and our power grids go down, you have time to prepare. Thank you for watching and choosing to be a survivalist.